Hello, my name is Ryan Sarah, and I research the instance of operator. The instance of is a binary operator used to test if an object is of a given type. The result of the operation is either true or false. It's also known as type comparison operator because it compares with the instance of the type. Before casting an unknown object, the instance of check should always be used. Doing this helps in avoiding class cast exception at runtime. For example, you might have one thread of execution that generates various types of objects, and another thread that processes these objects. In this situation, it might be useful for the processing thread to know the type of each object when it receives it. Another situation in which knowledge of an object's type at runtime is important involves casting. In Java, an invalid cast causes a runtime error. Many invalid casts can be caught in compile time. However, casts involving class hierarchies can produce invalid casts that can be detected only at runtime. For example, a superclass called, let's use this example called AnimalApp, can produce two subclasses, let's say dog and cat. Thus, casting to dog object into type A, which would be animal, or casting a C cat into animal is legal, but casting a dog into a cat, or vice versa, is not legal. Because an object of type animal can refer to objects of either cat or dog, how can you know at runtime what type of object is actually being referred to before attempting to cast to, let's say, cat? It would be an object of either A, animal, B, dog, or C, cat. If it is an object of type B, dog, a runtime exception will be thrown. Java provides the runtime operator instance of to answer this question. So, if we move over to this, the basic instance of syntax is object, and then instance of, and then the type. Here, object is a reference to an instance of a class, and the type is a class type. If object is of the specified type, or can be cast to that type, then instance of operator returns true. If not, it returns false. This allows runtime type information about an object. Here is a basic example of an instance of operator being used. So we have the superclass AnimalApp, subclass dog, which extends AnimalApp, and then we create an object of the subclass, which is dog d1 equals new, and then this system.out line checks to see if d1 is an instance of the subclass, and it should print true. This checks if d1 is an instance of the superclass AnimalApp, and it should also print true. So let's go ahead and run that, and you see it runs true. So the instance of works on the is a principle. The concept is based on class inheritance. Since the type in the previous example implements the AnimalApp, it will return true. Instance of cannot be used if there is no relationship between the object being compared and the type it is being compared with. Alright, thank you for your time.